Sup nerds, I'm CuppaJoey. It hasn't really been that long since we revisited r/delusional Craigslist. As long as people have crap on the internet that they're gonna try and get rid of, this subreddit is gonna be saturated. Let's have a look. For just $2.5 grand, a Honda CRF 250, posted 3 weeks ago. Motorcycles used, normal wear, dirt bike for sales, runs a little rough. Couple of nuts missing. Good condition for age. $2,500 or best of. I like this. This was fun. I like the fun ones, and I like seeing a cute dog. What a lovely pooch. Is that a boxer? It looks like a boxer. Anyway, I love dogs like that. I love dogs with that kind of face. I am selling a set of natural nails, like new, freshly cut. The nail clipper is included. Natural nails for $350. I am selling a set. Oh, God. What kind of cursed crap is this? What kind of demon summoning person are you gonna, sell these to? This is creepy as hell, and oh, look at them, it's just, by the way, nail clippers are not good for you. You should use scissors, you should use nail clippers. I mean, I say that as somebody that just, casually bites my nails when they get too long because, I can never find a pair of nail scissors when I need to, and now I'm like, oh, frickin' rip. So, I am not somebody to come to with beauty advice, which, you really should have figured that out by now anyway. Even with all my fricking beauty going on. For that much as well, what makes your nails special? I hope this guy hasn't had any success just because that's creepy as hell, and I would not be happy to live in a world where this takes place. Coffee table popcorn, price negotiable, selling this super unique toffee cable. Toffee cable? Sorry, coffee table. A little spoonerism there for you. Like a toffee cable just sounds like something that you plug into your brain to taste coffee. Taste toffee. Oh, I'm mixing up even more. You know what? If this was one of my earlier videos, I would have just edited all that out and started again, but sod it, you can keep it. See me for the imperfections I have. Because there are so many. Yeah. Selling this super unique coffee table inspired by a Swedish artist. The thing is that how can you put anything on it? That's my main issue, is that if I have a cup of coffee and I guess I could use a coaster, but, I'm not classy. I just whack down my coffee. Okay, let's say that there's something that doesn't need a coaster. Let's say I just casually plot down a jug of gravy, as a snack. What if gravy starts swimming everywhere because nothing's even? That's my problem. Or if you're writing something and you're like, oh, I'll lean on the table, and then that's your table. It's so impractical. If you enjoy watching my content, then please consider throwing me a few pennies down at my Ko-fi down below. I'm not popular enough to monetize anything or to have a Patreon, so if you would like to just buy me a coffee, you can throw me as little as £3 down below. If not, thanks for just enjoying my content, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Sony PlayStation 2 PS2 Black Fat Console tested working CHPH 30004R. Oh, for just $60, and it's used but it's working. Okay. So did you test that it was working before or after you took a freaking sledgehammer to it? Oh my god. So much of the inside is missing. I mean, it's not just a crack, it's not just a little bit missing off the top. There's just so much gone. Who the hell is gonna buy this apart from some cruel Karen who wants their kids to think that they got something? PS2 is hands down my favorite console, by the way. That was my teenage years childhood console, was the PS2. I freaking love it. I have so many memories about the PS2. Underrated game for the PS2, random off topic, was Mad Maestro. I'm a little bit of a classical music nut outside of this, and you could play different you had to conduct an orchestra, and it was basically a rhythm game, but it was also about how hard you pushed the buttons was how loud the orchestra was playing, and it was so cool. And it had stuff from Brahms and Tchaikovsky and Chopin, and it was just so neat. And but because it was because the animation was a little bit cruise, let's say, people just didn't like it. But yeah, if anybody's interested in random obscure PS2 games, then check out Mad Maestro. Oh boy, I was hoping we could go this episode without there being a creep, yet here we are. Free room share / flat share for female in North London. I am offering rent-free accommodation in my flat in Enfield Lock for a girl. I am kind, friendly, and considerate 26-year-old guy. The flat has a double bedroom, living room, bathroom, and kitchen with a new fridge, freezer, cooker, and washing machine. There is also a storeroom as well. I would expect a relationship in lieu of rent. I am being completely honest and upfront about my intentions. If you are interested, please send me an email with information about yourself, age, height, nationality, occupation, etc., and at least 2 clear photos of yourself. Provide a private email or telephone number as well. You see, the thing is that some people will look at this and think, hey, this is ideal. He's, got a place and he wants a relationship, and there are some people that might be willing to do that in order to have a free place. Okay, the problem is that this leads to massive exploitation, abusive relationships, and complete control in the guy that owns the flat. So if you are somebody that is absolutely desperate and has just been evicted, say, or, has just been laid off and is struggling, and you found out that you can stay with this guy for free, as long as you let him date you and, attend to a few sexual favours, clearly, then that would be preferable to homelessness. I know it would definitely be preferable to homelessness for me. And it also makes me think, like, how is this guy viewing relationships, If he thinks that a relationship is something that he can just buy from someone, like, you know what? If you be my girlfriend, I'll pay you rent, that's fine. And I'm just being upfront about it, it's not a problem. And, I'm for the decriminalisation of sex work, I think that sex work should be legal, safe, and all of that jazz. But this is just, it puts way too much dependence on the guy that owns the place. And it also makes me think, if he thinks that a whole relationship, like having a girlfriend, having someone that you're supposed to love, is the same as, like, just buying a female, it just, there's no way he's going to treat a partner with respect if he's seeing them as something that can be purchased. Burger King Iodized Salt for $50. Oh, and it's under Antiques and Collectibles. Just some new Burger King Iodized Salt. Okay, so there's an oxymoron here. And that isn't that the Burger King is neither king, nor would I legally call it any kind of burger. More like flat sadness and despair, and a little bit of horse. But, apart from that, the oxymoron that I'm looking at here is Antiques, new Burger King Iodized Salt. Oh, wait, oh my goodness, I just realised, like, you could see the bags underneath, and at first I was like, oh yeah, those are the Burger King bags, but they actually look kind of like McDonald's. Or is that McDonald's on the left or Burger King on the right? I don't know. I haven't had takeaway in so long because of freaking lockdown. I'm missing it. I'm a chunky boy. I miss my terrible foods. But just like I refuse to believe that this person isn't taking a piss. Why would you be like, hey, it's iodized, give me money, especially from Burger King, where they can just pick it up probably with anything. I mean, I don't know what iodized salt is. Is it, any better or like, I mean, this is American, right? So it's probably worse. Definitely not that neat Himalayan pink stuff, which, by the way, I think is genuinely delicious. I like the chunky salt. I'm a chunky boy. I like everything chunky. Give me my chunky chips with my chunky salt. Don't listen to what the hairy bikers have to say about it. Rare Altoids Tangerine Sours, open tin with candy, 2006 collector's item. Oh yeah, that's super antique vintage stuff from, just over 10 years ago. That's freaking amazing. Oh, and it's only $1,117.99. I mean, it is a little bit pricey when you round it up to $1,118, but that one extra cent, it must be worth it for something of this freaking magnitude. 2 views per hour. I like that people are looking at this and just thinking, maybe. I mean, the fact that it's been opened. I mean, like, sweets, especially like hard-boiled sweets, like, stay so, they keep. The sugar acts as a preservative and they stay forever. That's why, you know, jam can last for about 10 years and be absolutely fine. Whereas this, oh, you can see where it's congealed and it looks like it's got molds growing along it as well. This is just grim. Like, I don't think that it's, you know, maintains its value once it's been opened, especially not when it's been, you know, it's turned into some kind of petri dish from hell. Unopened, soon to be a collector's item. Matching set, $1,000. Yeah, that's the thing, is that it may be a collector's item in the future. Because, you know, unfortunately, racist memorabilia is always going to sell well. Like, there's a marketplace that I go to in Wimbledon, and you are always guaranteed to see at least one, like, gollywog there. It's just, like, whether it's a toy or an old antique, it's freaking awful. Like, for all of, like, the stalls of, like, nice people just, you know, trying to get by and, like, selling little things and, like, doing little antique stuff, there's always one stall with something like that, and it's just so horrible. You feel so awkward walking past. And, you know, the last time I blatantly said that they were racist, this old person tried to get into a fight with me there, but that's a story for another day. Fact of the matter is that these are not a collector's item. Even, you know, you cannot know if they will be a collector's item. Yes, some people do collect stuff thinking that it might get more, you know, pricier in the future. But then you end up with, like, situations like Beanie Babies where people can't move for this stuff. Also, it's not like, I mean, he says collector's item, matches at whatever, but, you know, I'm pretty sure that the recipe's not going to change. They're just going to change the trademark. Tortoise for $30, posted 4 minutes ago, photography. He's a good boy. If you want him, I'm on 39 and Butler. I'm not a scammer. You know, a tortoise was like the pet that I always really wanted when I was a kid, but there was no way that we had the capacity to look after one. Because, you know, to look after one over here, you need to have all this stuff to make sure that they're safe, and yeah, we just couldn't afford that. Yeah, I don't know whether they meant, because you can't sell pets on these things, right? Is that why they put it in photography? wait, description used, normal wear. Just, you know, the standard amount of wear and tear for a tortoise. I just saw that. Oh gosh. Oh, well, maybe that's why it's only $30 standard wear for a tortoise. You know, we used him a few times. He's a bit used. That sounds wrong now. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about this tortoise now. Otherwise, this is gonna go somewhere I don't want it to. Or maybe it's too late for that. I don't know anymore. Custom Yeti Rambler, $40. Yeah, absolutely convincing. I mean, at least if you're gonna have a joke, at least try and make it a little more funny. Like, this just falls flat. Like, if you're gonna do a joke, try and make it funny, like, write a little bit more about how it's unique or one of a kind or whatever. Or if you're serious, then, well, just look in the mirror, I guess. This next one seems more like it's a mix-up rather than somebody being delusional. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you will too. It comes in 2 parts, so I'll read the original post first and then the update after. Found cat last night, was stuck between my fence screaming its head off. I brought it inside because it looks too big and healthy for a stray, and dogs here escape often and will eat cats that get out. I've never heard of a dog actually eating a cat, like attacking a cat, yes, but not eating a cat. Anyway, moving on. It is very thick, are we all? It has little stripes and spots on its legs and a big white round spots on the back of its ears. The only thing that looks wrong with him is he doesn't have a tail, but it doesn't seem like anything new. He is very vocal and mean. I think he is a Tabby and Bengal's mix, maybe some Maine Coon, because he is just so big and chubby. Aren't we all? I took most of these pics last night, so the lighting makes him look brown, but he's actually more grey. He was very hungry. Please, if you're his owner, contact me ASAP. I cannot keep him here because as cute as he is crazy and has gone into everything in the house in one night and is extremely aggressive. Even though I am almost sure this is someone's pet, unfortunately, if no one contacts me soon, I will take him to a shelter. By Sunday night, most likely, I will have to take him in. Almost lost my fingers this morning just trying to pet him. Has been growling and hissing and calling all morning. He is just a big grouch. Please text or email. Update. Thank you to everyone who told me this is actually a wild bobcat. What the frick? No wonder he was so grumpy. I kidnapped him. I am not from America and have never heard of a bobcat. I thought all wild cats are bigger than that. I could not believe I brought it inside and he pissed all over my damn house and now I have to deep clean everything. Well, anyway, I'm glad at least he's okay and not a lost cat. I have let him go already back near the trees where he came from and he was not hurt or injured at all, so don't worry. I am also okay, no bites or scratches, just pee. And if you are one of the people who told me nicely out of concern, thank you and have a nice day. If you're one of the people who are rude to me and mock me for not knowing, you can have a bad day. Maybe if he comes back, I'll send him your way. Bye-bye. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have known that this was a wild cat. I mean, it does look quite big, hence the, the whole chonk vibes going on and the fact that they were talking about him being a big boy and very aggressive. But I mean, it's like the person who, took in the coyote saying, whose dog is this? It's easy to make those mistakes, especially if you're not American. Over here in the UK, our largest land predator is a badger, and it's not even as aggressive as the American badgers, and that says it all, really. Live cast porcelain pregnant torso lamp, when lit, illuminates fetus? $225. Yeah, this is something... I can understand why that sort of symbolism would be, beautiful to some people, but it doesn't sit right with me. The sort of thing just generally creeps me. It's a bit of a squick for me, I guess. And, the thing is that if it illuminates the fetus when it's lit, why haven't they lit it? Why aren't they showing us the illuminated fetus? I feel like we're missing out here. Like new for $20. All these pants, all these wide fronts with these, what looks like skid marks down the middle. Like you! Oh, this is just... Oh, no. I mean, is that $20 a pair or $20 for the lot? Because if he's selling them per pair, then it could be that there are some equally, minded people that would pay to have wide fronts that are skid marked to heck. Water jug, $1,000. Water jug for sale, building 3. Limited edition, brand new with tags, room temperature, $1,000 or best offer. That's the thing, is that I've got into that trap where it's like, I want to believe that it's a joke, and I do believe that it's a joke, but there's part of me that just doesn't know. You see all kinds of weird stuff on Facebook, and people have all kinds of ideas as to how much they think things should be worth. Trump 2020, $40 per annum. Oh, I don't know what this is, but it looks diseased. It's either like just some horrible diseased meat where that's been, put on, or it's, Tipex on, a bit of wall that's come off. Either way, it just looks dirty and horrible, and that was even before you put Trump 2020 on it, which somehow made it worse. This was a lift chair. The lift part does not work anymore. The chair's in good condition. Somebody handy can make it work again. We have the motor for it. The other parts underneath need repair. Oh, if only there was a way that they could have got the picture of the chair onto the internet without, taking a picture of the phone. Post hole digger, antiques, $100. I don't even know what this is. What's a post hole? What? Is this somewhere in, I don't know, apparently East Lake, wherever that is, where people dig a hole for their post? Oh, is it to put a post in? I don't know. Either way, it's not worth freaking $100. My god, I think you could get a new one a lot cheaper. There are some things that are antiques and vintage and collectibles. This ain't one of them. This looks like one of the things you'd see at a car boot sale, from a man in a van, in one of these great big cardboard boxes where there's loads of rusted tools and he's just whatever you want, it's 50p. Lizzie for just $450. I'm pretty sure that you can just get those at any chip shop. That looks like a standard unbattered chip shop sausage. Well, that's a bit of a tongue twister. Chip shop sausage. Chip shop sausage. Unbattered chip shop sausage. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Also, they have dirty fingernails. I don't want a dirty fingernail chip shop sausage. Well, that's it for this episode of r/delusional Craigslist. At the end of every episode of r/delusional Craigslist, I find that my wallet is just so empty from all the freaking good deals. And as I say at the end of every episode, if you enjoyed hearing from this subreddit or would like to hear from any other subreddit, then do let me know in the comments. And until then, I'll see you all next time.